All right, so if you're ready for the best in the baritone world, look no further. This is the Kanilea K1B. This is their baritone. Believe it or not, this one is just what they call select, and I'll talk to you about the different grains. I'm telling you, this one's on the border of a deluxe, although it says right there just K1B. So this is going to be a steal right here for this one. This one is called Moonlight Sonata. And I appreciate you being here. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification. We do baritone, we do guitarlele, and of course, we do ukulele tutorials, reviews, sing-alongs, all kinds of great stuff here. And if you haven't also, hop on over to Instagram and follow me there at ukelikethepros. So if you're ready to get to the next level of baritone, like the top level of baritone, this is it right here. So if you have your Kala, if you have your Ohana, I don't know what other ones out there, and you're ready to kind of step up, and there's some good, don't get me wrong, good Kala, some good Ohana baritones out there, but there ain't this. Koa wood, made in Hawaii, over 20 years experience building these things. So really, this is the way to go. This one, by the way, which again is Moonlight Sonata, is available at my store.ukelikethepros.com. This literally just came in as well. So we're gonna do some playing. I'm gonna go over all the specs. I'm gonna give you some of those key dimensions that you want as well. So check this out. All right, so that was Fly Me to the Moon, and I actually literally just finished the tutorial and sing-along to that Frank Sinatra classic. So I did not do it on baritone. I did on regular ukulele, but it's a great, great tutorial. And by the way, just so you know, I actually already did a video for this. I'm redoing this because this is such nice. I didn't even look. I just called this the deluxe the whole time in that other video because it's such a beautiful instrument. It's actually, I got 3 of them in, and I think this is the most beautiful. But this is just what they call select. And so the Kanilea, the way they do it, and you can check all this stuff on the website, but they have the levels of wood they have are select, and that's just the koa wood. That's just the most common koa wood. Okay? Doesn't mean it's cheap, meaning like it's bad. Cheap, like yeah, all koa wood's expensive, but it's just basically like what most koa wood is when you buy it. Then they move up to the deluxe, and that's what I thought this one was. This is the deluxe, which you see the back. And then they do go up to premium after that, and then like what they use for like the platinum series, the 2019, 2020 platinum. It's like master grade, and so this stuff it's more expensive because it's rare and it looks fancier, but it's also rarer to find. So anyway, check this out. You got all solid koa top, and this is a gloss finish. I know a lot of people ask about this. They want the gloss finish and the satin neck, and I'll talk about that as well in a second. But all solid koa wood, just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the back. I mean, it's phenomenal. And this is why you can see why I thought it was a piece of deluxe wood, because it's such amazing grain on this thing. So this is the exact baritone model that I play for my beginning baritone ukulele course over at ukelikethepros.com. The one that they use every week on the beginning, or not beginning, but the Q&As that we do each week for the baritone. So right here, the Kanilea baritone. That's exactly the one I use. All right, let me play something else, and I'll go over the rest of this stuff for you. I'm going to stop right there. Now that piece right there is from my fingerstyle mastery course, and even though it's not written on the baritone, you can actually play it on the baritone. It sounds really killer. And you can get that course for free with this baritone. I'll talk about that more in a second. Now, this one has the satin neck, which a lot of people ask me about. They want the high gloss, and they want the satin neck. They have the open gear tuners, Kanilea logo with the ebony head plate on it. And by the way, before I forget, each ukulele that is made, they plant a koa tree. So Kanilea has some property over on the Big Island, and so they plant koa trees. So even though those koa trees won't be, big enough to use as instruments for our generation, it will at some point in time. So you're actually helping out with purchase of these. You got the new bone nut and saddle, the ebony fretboard with the mother of pearl inlays, and this is a baritone. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, one, you can just see a little bit bigger size, but now their bodies aren't really big. They're not really that thick. And also, I forgot to mention this earlier, there actually has a bevel here on this. So if you can see it, there's actually a bevel back here. But you got 20 inches. That's from the inside of this nut to this saddle here, 20 inches. That's pretty typical for a baritone. That's the scale length. And then what other people want to know is this right here, this nut width, 1.5 inch nut width right here. It gives you plenty of space. Now, do you know the tuning for the baritone? Probably should ask this earlier. Leave it in the comment below. What is the tuning for the baritone? Hopefully I'll remember, and I'll go over that in a second. So ukelikethepros advantage, getting stuff here with me. A couple things. One, besides a great price and service, we really pride ourselves in service. You're also going to get access to either 3-month free premium membership, and that's access to everything, including all the Q&As and stuff, or a free course of your choice. You could do the baritone course, you could do the fingerstyle course, whatever course you want. Now, if you're already a member, and bear with me here, let's give that to somebody else. Maybe you have a friend or a family member, or we can donate it to a school or something. So if you're already a premium member, we'll do something nice with that as well. Now, you do get this case included. No extra charge for this. This is a music area case. These things, go on their website. These things are like $140, and I'm going to throw that in included. They're really nice, really padded, got a nice hard cover on them as well. Even though they're gig bags, they're really very protective. And what else do you get? You get the Kanilea warranty and what I like to call case candy, which is some special bonuses I'm going to throw in the case for you if you get this instrument from me here at ukelikethepros. So let me play one last piece, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, so I wanted to play something just in a low register because this is where this instrument shines, the baritone shines. So did you get the string names right? The baritone tuning, you don't tune it like the other ukuleles. People do, I understand. And you can actually buy special strings for it. That's where you want to go. When I say keep it in regular baritone tuning, which is D, G, B, and E. So yeah, it's like the bottom 4 strings of a guitar. But honestly, as a guitar player, I always have to think of this as a separate instrument because if I think of it as a guitar, it just kind of throws it off. So anyway, this is a Kanilea K1 baritone. This basically is a deluxe that you're going to get at the select price, which is really quite phenomenal. This one, again, is called Moonlight Sonata. Check it out, store.ukelikethepros.com. Thanks for being here and subscribing and liking and leaving a comment and all that great stuff and going over to Instagram and following me over there. So I appreciate all that, just all the support and all the love, and we'll see you next time.